Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Alex Eala set for Indian Wells debut. Filipino tennis ace Alex Eala is preparing for her debut at the WTA 1000 Indian Wells in the United States. The tournament, also known as the fifth Grand Slam due to its tournament size, 96-player field, and top-rated players' mandatory participation from both the WTA and ATP, runs from March 4th to 15th. Eala, hovering in the 40th to 50th rank at the entry deadline, is high enough to give her direct entry to the prestigious tournament. Officially ranked 47th, Eala last saw action at the Dubai Tennis Championships where she reached the quarterfinals, falling to world number 4 Coco Gauff 0-6, 2-6. Her last 8 appearance pushed her to 32nd at the live rankings, a place she will most likely seize once the official rankings updates on Monday. In an Instagram post on Friday, Eala relished her inspired run in Dubai, where she drew tremendous support from the Filipino diaspora. 3 weeks of fighting with love and pride has come to an end here in Dubai. The competition, the atmosphere, the hospitality, and the full-blown support has made these weeks ones I'll never forget. Thank you, said Eala. At Sabrina Santamaria once said, "It's a privilege to play in front of people who see themselves in you." I couldn't agree more. What a privilege it is to do what you love, with love. Eala's run at the Dubai Tennis Championships, which includes an upset of world number 8 Jasmine Paolini in the second, is easily her best since a historic semifinal finish at the Miami Open last year. As a wildcard entry, Eala reached the semifinals and took down then world number 5 Madison Keys and number 2 Iga Swiatek, pushing her from 140th to 75th in the rankings. The 1000-level tournament will run right after Indian Wells, unfolding from March 17th to 29th. In the sun-drenched valley of California's Coachella Desert, where palm trees whisper against a backdrop of relentless blue skies and champion-worthy ambitions, a new chapter is about to unfold. It's a stage steeped in tradition and triumph, the Indian Wells Open, BNP Paribas Open, and this year, it welcomes a breakout star whose ascent has electrified tennis fans around the world. At 20 years old, Filipino sensation Alex Eala is set to make her main draw debut at Indian Wells, marking one of the most significant milestones of her career to date. This moment isn't just another tournament entry, it's a testament to her relentless pursuit of excellence, a symbol of her dramatic rise within the sport, and a source of immense pride for her homeland, the Philippines. Seedling roots of a rising star, Alex Eala wasn't destined for the status quo. Born in Quezon City, Philippines, on May 23, 2005, she picked up a tennis racket almost as soon as she could walk, a spark ignited by family support and fueled by discipline and raw talent. Her introduction to tennis was more than a pastime. It was the beginning of a dream that would extend beyond local courts and into global spotlight arenas. From the moment she stepped onto courts at prestigious academies, including the acclaimed Rafael Nadal Academy, her development was punctuated by early signs of greatness. Those early years weren't just about mastering forehands and backhands. They were about understanding resilience, adapting to elite-level expectations, and absorbing the culture of champions. Rocket from juniors to global stage. Eala's junior career was distinguished. She became the first Filipina to win a Grand Slam junior title, a defining achievement that hinted at future breakthroughs. But it was her transition from junior standout to professional competitor that truly captured attention. Her 2025 season was nothing short of spectacular, rewriting her narrative and the record books for Filipino tennis. Coming into the year ranked outside the top 100, she made a stunning run at the Miami Open, a premier WTA 1000 event, where she defeated multiple top players, including former Grand Slam champions. These victories were more than upsets. They were proof that she belonged among the game's elite. That Miami breakthrough saw Eala become the first player from the Philippines to reach a WTA 1000 semifinal and soon after, she cracked the WTA Top 100, a historic moment for her country. With each match, her confidence grew, and so did the fanbase that followed her every serve with pride. Trophy the 2026 season and road to Indian Wells. After her thrilling exploits in 2025, Eala entered 2026 with momentum. She continued to compete across several key events, reaching the semifinals in Auckland, contesting battles in the Australian Open, and challenging seasoned opponents in the Middle East swing of the WTA Tour. These experiences, wins, and learning moments honed her game further, sharpening her competitive edge as she readied herself for what lies ahead. The breakthrough moment, however, came when she secured a main draw spot at the 2026 Indian Wells Open, one of the most prestigious stops on the women's tour, often described as the fifth Grand Slam. This debut isn't just an entry on her resume, it's an arrival. Indian Wells is a tournament where legends are confirmed and stars are born, and now Eala stands among them. Bullseye what Indian Wells means. To casual fans, Indian Wells might be another big tournament on the calendar. But to players and insiders, it's special. The stadium's soaring concrete architecture, the fervent crowds that descend each March, and the aura of history embedded in every rally all create a setting where careers are elevated. For Eala, this event represents recognition of achievement. Her ranking now comfortably inside the world's top professionals illustrates that her 2025 exploits were not flukes but authentic indicators of her progression and potential. Being seeded or invited into main draws like Indian Wells reflects her stature and consistency. Opportunity to compete at the highest level. Indian Wells draws the creme de la creme of women's tennis, players like world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, former world number 2 Iga Swiatek, and other Grand Slam champions. Sharing the court with such luminaries provides Eala with experiences that could accelerate her development and deepen her tactical maturity in big moments. A platform for inspiration. Beyond points and prize money, her presence sends a powerful signal to young athletes in the Philippines and across Southeast Asia. Dreams rooted in small communities can soar onto tennis' grandest stages. Her journey is no longer just about personal success. It's a beacon for the next generation. More than tennis, a cultural moment. In a sports landscape traditionally dominated by basketball and boxing in the Philippines, Eala's rise reshapes expectations. She's become a cultural ambassador, carrying not just a flag on her gear, but the hopes of a nation eager to see their champion thrive on the global stage. Her exploits have drawn fans into tennis who might never have watched a rally before, bridging generational divides and rekindling the dreams of aspiring players. Social media flares with support every time her name appears in draws, and Philippine media covers her journey with pride that reaches beyond sport, its national identity and celebration of excellence. She has become a storyteller of possibility, a young athlete whose audacity to dream is mirrored in every baseline sprint and every service return.